everything that we're looking at now is destined to collapse our economies. This is a corporatocracy. It's a totalitarian state being developed right now all over the world. This is a plan that was agreed to by 179 nations back in 1992. It's a United Nations plan. It's called the Agenda for the 21st Century. It is the inventory and control plan. Inventory and control of all land, all water, all minerals, all plants, all animals, all construction, all means of production, all food, all energy, all information, and all human beings in the world. So many of us around the world think that, well, sustainable development, it just sounds so great. Isn't it about recycling and creative reuse and creating energy and food resources for everyone? And the answer is no. It really is not. It's about moving populations into city centers, concentrated city centers, and clearing them out of the rural areas. And about 75% of the population lives in large cities. The goal is to move everyone out of the rural areas and into the large cities. And the goal of Agenda 21 is one world government, a total control from a central unit. You are not going to get thrown on a train car. You will just have your roads out in the rural areas pulverized and turned to gravel. You'll have your family well monitored. You will have your energy restricted. You will have your school service cut, your sheriff service cut. You will find that you are not able to get your goods to market, and then you have to move into the city. And then you will move into this high-density development that is subsidized with our property tax dollars, and pretty soon you will have the Wildlands Project, which is predicated on moving people out of the rural areas. And this is how it happens. Globalization is the standardization of all systems. So that includes water, law enforcement, education, energy. All systems have to be brought into harmony in order to control them all. The three pillars of United Nations Agenda 21 are economy, ecology, and equity, the three E's. And everyone sort of thinks that they know what that means, the idea of social equity. It must mean that, well, everyone's going to have access to clean water and clean air, and no one's property is going to be used as a dumping ground because they are at a poverty level. But really what social equity is about impoverishing huge portions of the population and bringing down the developed nations.
And in this case, it would not be a medical emergency. It would be a national security and global emergency orchestrated by people who have been planning this since the
that we believe started in late 30s, early 40s.
And that is a threat that would unite the world around a military junta, militarism, that would put all of humanity together, but against one or more extraterrestrial races.
July 28, 1914 to November 11, 1918 was World War I. September 1, 1939 to September 2, 1945 was the World War II, and also the birth of the United Nations. We believe an external force is bringing the nations together.